Hey all, welcome to Share Trick. This is Raj here. Friends, this is a video on HIV. This is going to be a short video because I'm giving you a preview of what I recently learned about EBT 101. There are two videos potentially after this. They will be more in detail because I'll be studying more and understanding it much better. So today I'm going to talk about how EBT 101 is beefing up its efficiency by adding more components to it. So today's video is going to talk about one of those methods, and tomorrow's video is going to talk about another combination of EBT 101 with another method so that it can be more effective. So most of the people who are regulars of this channel, you already know the background and you know all the terminologies and everything. But those who are here for the first time, you'll get a very brief primer. You can always go to our YouTube homepage, search for Human Immune System Fundamentals. In that, you will get layer by layer understanding. There are around 7 or 8 episodes. They will help you understand everything. So with that said, let's get started. Welcome back, friends. So today I'm going to talk to you about exciting new information that I got when I opened up my phone this morning. We have a news channel here called ctvnews.ca. So I generally go there to take a look at what's happening locally in Toronto. And today I saw an article out there which was very interesting. It was about EBT 101, and they were talking about modification to CCR5. So I was very curious what's happening. So I read that article and then I started searching for more information on this combination because, you know, when we make our video here in this channel, I always try to go into the depths so that we can understand the whole mechanism completely. So that was what I wanted to do. I have not quite been able to complete the task because I've just started scratch the surface, but I have enough to give you an idea of what's happening, so that you can wait for the detailed video, which may probably come within another 4 or 5 days. And there are two initiatives of EBT 101. One is an initiative with EBT 101 and suppressing CCR5. Another is EBT 101 with suppressing MOGS gene. So I'm going to talk about both of these and how it will all work together and why it is going to be super EBT 101 with all these things. So first, for those who are here for the first time, just a quick primer for you. When the HIV virus enters the human body, it starts searching for the CD4 T cell or macrophage or dendritic cell which has got a CD4 receptor. Because HIV has a protein called as glycoprotein called as GP120 that is attracted towards CD4 receptors. And in a CD4 T cell, you have a CD4 receptor, and adjacent to it is a CCR5 co-receptor. So typically what happens when HIV infection takes place is that the HIV virus approaches the CD4 T cell, and the GAG protein or GP and the GP120 is attracted towards the CD4 receptor domain 1. And the domain 1 guides the GP120 and slides it onto the CCR5 co-receptor. And when that happens, GP120 changes its form, and within GP120 is a folded GP41, and that folded GP41 opens and it spikes into the walls of the CD4 T cell, and that facilitates the injection of the HIV RNA into the CD4 T cell, commencing the infection cycle. So this is the mechanism of CCR5. So when we had seen AGT 103 in detail, we know that AGT 103 takes the patient's CD4 T cell and removes the CCR5 co-receptor so that HIV virus cannot enter the CD4 T cell. And over and above that, because CXCR4 is left open, they have introduced a short interrupting RNA into the CD4 T cell so that viral replication, even if it gets in, is interrupted. So that's what AGT 103 did. And as far as we knew so far, it was that EBT 101 just had 2 guide RNAs and a Cas9 protein, so that the guide RNAs would take it to 2 locations on the HIV DNA, which is embedded in the human genome, and snip it off, thereby cutting out or excising out the GAG protein gene. The GAG protein gene is very important for HIV, and the GAG protein gene is the most conserved area of HIV because HIV uses a human replication system for replicating itself, that it's error prone, and as a result of which it has got wide range of mutations. And any mutation that is capable of replicating and propagating itself will be a mutation that is inherited and continuous. However, if there was any mutation on the GAG protein and that mutation was not viable, that copy would not be able to propagate, as a result of which it will not become a mutation. And it has been seen that the GAG protein gene is the most conserved part of HIV and can be reliably targeted. So EBT 101 was cutting out the GAG protein and taking it out. Now this GAG protein has got an important role in various stages of HIV development. When within a CD4 T cell, the embedded HIV DNA replicates and starts creating components to assemble a HIV virus and to throw it out into the body. It needs the GAG protein to do various stages in the assembly. And once the HIV virus is ready and it is released into the bloodstream, that HIV virus has got GP120 and GP40, which are called the trimer or the GAG protein in the active virus. And the GP120 is very essential for docking with the host cell and unleashing the GP41, which is also vital for injecting the viral RNA into the CD4 T cell. So that is the gene that EBT 101 cuts off, thereby rendering HIV totally incapable of replicating. So the new approach is aiming to make it even more effective. So if we had the HIV RNA load heavy in the blood, then the efficiency of EBT 101 might not be that great. So first of all, there should be ART in order to keep the viral load levels low. And then EBT 101 can focus on excising these GAG protein genes from all the HIV DNA which is inside the human genome. At the same time, there is still loose viral particles which can continue to infect new CD4 T cells and increase the workload for EBT 101. In order to prevent that, the idea is to remove CCR5 from those CD4 T cell while EBT 101 is in action. But it is not a straightforward thing. There is a sequence in which new CD4 T cells are created. So whenever new CD4 T cells are created, they will come with CCR5 co-receptor. And therefore, the engineered CD4 T cells will have to be introduced into the body. And I think there's a timing of 1 week within which EBT 101 has to be implemented, so that the available CD4 to be infected will not have CCR5, and EBT 101 will be able to efficiently cull all the GAG protein from all the copies of HIV DNA embedded in the host. So that's the overall high-level description of what EBT 101 is trying to do along with CCR5. I'm going to be reading more details into this, and I'll come back to you with a detailed video. But I think that there are many of you out there who are very, very eager to listen to something new coming out, some word of encouragement. I think this is a huge word of encouragement, because now not only do we have EBT 101, which in itself is powerful, but we also have an added layer. So that will become a very, very potent combination. And tomorrow, in the next video, I'm also going to be talking about EBT 101 and the MOX gene and what the MOX gene does and all that stuff. So that's for tomorrow. I'm still reading up. So please be ready to receive the bigger video and much more details, probably in another 5 or 6 days, or probably next week. So friends, with that, I would like to end this video. I want you to be hopeful. I want you to be optimistic. I want you to continue your life as you do. There are so many things in life that are very important: your profession, your hobbies, your career. There are so many things that need to be taken care of. Focus on all those things. The scientists are working very, very hard. And every week that I bring a video to you, it's a proof that the whole universe is working hard to beat HIV. They're attacking every facet of HIV replication cycle. They are using every tool in their hand, whether it's a small molecule or a large molecule, or if it's a CAR T, or if it's a broadly neutralizing antibody, or if it's a gene editing, in vivo gene editing product. So they're using everything at their disposal. Something is coming up soon. I think by 2027, we should have at least a functional cure in place. And if you have a question, what's a functional cure? Just go back to my homepage of the YouTube channel, of our YouTube channel, and search for human immune system. And in that series, in the playlist, I have multiple episodes. In one of those episodes, I talk about the distinction between functional cure and sterilizing cure. Okay, my friends, I would also like to make a big request to you. It takes a lot of effort to constantly bring the latest HIV news, and I'm doing this without subscribing to any journals or anything, or without any support to guide me through. And I'm not a scientist or a doctor, I'm an investor. So I would like that those of you who can afford, please join our Patreon. The link is in the description. Or if you can't join the Patreon, please press the join button in our YouTube channel and become a member of this channel. And some of the benefits you will get is that you get to see all these things a bit early. And you can also let me know what are the things that you want to see going forward on HIV. So this Patreon and the membership has got a separate level just for HIV. So I look forward to see you either in Patreon or in the members section. So your support is going to be very, very important to keep this going. Thanks and have a great day, my friends. I'll catch up with you in the next video. Bye for now.